It's a beautiful day, such a beautiful day. There is plenty of sunshine and the clouds have rolled away. It's a beautiful day, such a beautiful day. It's chock full of happiness. It's a beautiful day. Hi there. Welcome to my attic. My name's Nicole, and I am so glad that you've joined me here. You know, when I was a little girl, my attic was my favorite place to be. You know why? Because it was a place of imagination, it was a place of discovery, and it was a place of creativity. You know, that's what I hope this time together will be for you, that you can spend time with me here in my attic, imagining, discovering, and being very creative. But before you can do that, we got to take a look around. You want me to show you around my attic? All right, come on, let's have a look. We got a lot of stuff here, but this is going to be a really cool place. This is the place where we make props. We actually make props and we have to repair props. So this is where that's going to happen. Over here is where we store all the props. Yeah, you know there's some very special props over here. This was mine when I was a little girl. Yeah, we keep everything around here because you can always use it for a play or something. And then right back here is where we have our costumes. You know, costumes are really important in theater. In movies, it's what's help you make you look like you're the part. So we're gonna take a look at that sometime while we're together. But also there's a place here in this attic that's just for you. Why don't we take a look? It's right here. It's my mailbox. And you get to send in letters, maybe some pictures if you create something and send it in. We'll have a look at it right here together. You can send in questions, and you know what? Look, we actually already have some mail. Let's look and see who it's from. This is exciting. Oh my goodness, look. It is from Isabella. Let's open it up. Let's see what Isabella has to say. Oh, she's already creative. I love this. Let's look. She says, "Dear Miss Nicole, I have to memorize a poem and recite it in class next week. And I'm terrified. I'm super shy and I don't think I can do it. Can you help? Isabella." Wow, Isabella, that was really brave of you to write this letter. Thank you. And you know what? It was a great question. Now, I actually have a secret to share with you. Some of you may know what I do full time with my life right now. I actually direct and write and perform on the Logos Theater stage. So you might not believe this, but when I was a little girl, I was very shy. I was so shy, I couldn't talk to people. I would just hide behind my mom all the time. I bet that's how you're feeling a little bit right now. But you know what? You might not have seen me perform, but I want to show you a clip right now of one of my favorite shows so you can get a little idea of how far I've come since those days of being really shy.
Oh, Jack Frosty's a-waiting outside just to make you sneeze. You best take your hanky outside. God bless you, please. So you better bundle up and wear your hat and gloves. Don't dare let him see your nose, 'cause noses, he just loves to freeze them. Oh, Jack Frosty's an open outside, making puddles freeze. You can hear him laughing outside. Listen to the breeze.
Now, you might not have recognized me in that clip, but I was one in the middle with the short hair. So let me tell you a little bit about how I overcame the feeling of being afraid on stage. When I was a little girl, my dad taught me a very important lesson about being self-conscious. He said, "Nicole, do you know that when you're self-conscious, you're actually conscious of yourself? And that's not humility, and it's not even cute. It's actually a form of pride. But he also told me how I could overcome that. And he said, stop worrying about yourself. Don't think about yourself. Turn your focus on the message of what you're trying to say to your audience. Think about them and getting that message out. And you know what? When I did that, everything changed. I went from being self-conscious to being only conscious about my message and getting excited about performing. So if you feel shy, why don't you think of that? Don't be self-conscious. Actually start being conscious of your message, and you'll start going from shyness to confidence. So thinking about yourself can actually make you feel shy. Isn't that funny? So we want to work on that first. Look at your piece and start thinking about what's inside that piece that can help all the people around you, and start getting excited about it. And you will start going from the feeling of shy to that feeling of confidence. Oh, looks like we got some visitors in the attic.
Hey, Mom, I'm here.
Hey, buddy. I'm so glad you've come. Allie. Oh, good. I wanted you to meet everybody that's here visiting us in the attic. This is my son.
Hey, I'm Brenton.
And this is a really great friend and somebody I work with in the theater, Allie.
Hi, I'm stage managing today, just going over Nicole's agenda.
Oh boy, should we do that now?
Sure.
Okay. And it looks like you brought some treasures, buddy. We're gonna look at that in a second. Okay, so go ahead, tell me what we've got going on today.
All right, so you got a meeting to go over the music for Town Mouse, Country Mouse.
Okay.
We do that at 10. And then at 11, you have the iconic shots for Nora, for peek behind the scenes.
That's fun. So this is kind of what we do together. So as a stage manager, she keeps all of the records of what we've got to do today and our agenda. Do you ever make lists at home? All the things you've got to do and check them off one by one? You should try it. It makes you feel very fulfilled when you got a big long list and you can check it all off. But I could not do what I do in the theater without Allie. It takes a team to do everything. Thank you so much for all you're doing. I will make sure after this attic, we'll get to all of those meetings.
Oh, I'm sure. I'll see you later.
You know what's great about Allie, though? I wanted to tell you real quick before you go. She loves acting and singing. So maybe later on we can bring you up here and you can sing for us.
Ooh, I really love that.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thanks for bringing Brent, too.
Of course, I'll see y'all later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We got a lot to do, but let's talk a little bit about what you brought. What did you bring, buddy?
I brought a little chest.
Oh, that's right. I wanted him to bring this because I wanted to show you guys. This is something very, very special. Here in the attic, we keep really special things, so I wanted to make sure I brought this to show you. This is something that Brenton actually made me for Christmas. Can you look at it? This is a little box that holds some very special things, but you know what? He gave me a message. It says inside, a good gift to a very good mom. Love, Brenton, and it has the date. I wonder if you've got special things that you make for your parents or somebody that you love. It's a really neat thing to be able to create things and give it as a gift. It's kind of like what we were talking about, how we've been made to have gifts inside of us. When we develop them, we give them to other people. And it really helps to make their life a lot better, because this helped me, made my heart feel really, really warm around Christmas when you gave this to me, buddy. And there's something else inside, a little treasure. You see like that? This is something very special, given to me by one of my students. I started working with him when he was really young.
Really?
Probably about 5 years old, and now he's grown up. He's a man, and he's learned how to make these very special rings. And he made this ring for me. You see, it's got a little star on it, and it was for one of my very favorite shows. In fact, one of the clips that you just saw today of me playing Ralph is from that show, Silent Star. So this is going to be something fun. If you've ever created something or made something and you want me to see it, we'll show it right here. And this is the last little treasure that we wanted to show you. We were just doing the show A Peep Behind the Scenes in Logos Theater. Weren't we? Wasn't it fun?
Yes, it was really fun.
It was. And this was actually made by one of the girls in the show, Rachel. And she painted this herself. I bet some of you guys at home paint. I know you do. You don't want to see my paintings because they're not very good. But if you paint, this is something to even think about doing. Paint one of your favorite memories, something that you've loved doing. We can actually look at that. And then all the cast put their signatures on this very special piece. And I love this piece, and we're going to put it right here in the attic so you guys can see it. So thanks for bringing these treasures, buddy.
You're welcome.
What do you got there, buddy?
I got a poem that Grandma wants me to do and perform.
Yeah?
And I have to memorize it, and I'm a little nervous about it.
Oh, you know what? You came just in time. Because we were just talking about that, weren't we? About feeling a little bit shy inside. And one of the reasons we can feel shy inside is exactly what you just said, bud, because we don't feel prepared. We don't have it memorized. But you know what? This is what I do, so I'm going to help you a little bit, okay? Sound good? Okay, well, there's 3 things I want to go over first. And one of the keys to feeling prepared and not feeling shy is making sure you have it memorized by learning to have muscle memory. Now that comes from saying this poem so many times you could say it in your sleep. I mean, the roof could cave in on wherever you were performing this, hit you on the head, you could lay unconscious and you'd still be quoting it. Because you said it so many times out loud while you're reading it that your mouth has actually created muscle memory. But there's another memory that you have, and that's called emotional memory. That's where you actually know the meaning of the poem and you keep that emotion in your heart, and it actually helps your brain remember what you're supposed to say. So we're going to have muscle memory by saying it over and over again, emotional memory by understanding what the poem says, okay? And then we're going to have physical memory. That's where we put our gestures and everything to it, to where our bodies help our hearts and our minds remember what it is that we have to say. Okay? So we're going to start with that first one, which is the muscle memory, where our brain is going to and our mouth's going to work together. Okay? So we're going to read this poem for him. It's actually one of my favorite poems. I memorized this when I was a little kid because your papa wrote it. And it's a poem called The Hidden Flower. So Brenton, why don't you read it for everybody?
Okay. Deep within the jungles of lands so far away, there grow the prettiest flowers that bloom at break of day. They open wide as noontime comes, their colors rich and bright. But as the sun fades in the west, they wither in the night. No human eye looks through the trees to see God's beauty there, and yet he paints them anyway and gives them special care. And so it is with talents, God plants them deep within. Sometimes they are seen by all the world, and sometimes just by him.
Good job. So when we actually say that several times, buddy, out loud with expression, you're going to create muscle memory in your mouth. Now, really quickly, the next one is emotional memory. So can you tell me, what does that poem make you feel? What are some of the messages in it? What does it talk about happens to something, the flower? Where is the flower and what happens to the flower?
It's in a place where nobody usually sees it.
Okay, so it's in a place where nobody sees it. We could say, it doesn't matter. Have you ever felt like that before? Nobody sees you, it doesn't matter? But it does matter because God gives that flower very special care, right? Mm-hmm. So if God takes time for a flower that's way far away and nobody sees it, do you think he takes special care with you?
Yes.
Yeah, and how does the poem say he gives special care to you? What did he plant inside of you?
Talents.
Talents. He plants them deep within. And does it matter if tons of people see you?
No.
No, because it's just as special if only God sees that talent, right? So we've been talking about how we've got these talents inside of us, and if we stay shy, buddy, like you're nervous to do this poem, if you stay shy, will that message ever get out to people?
No.
No. So you got to think about that message and then give it out to people, okay? So when we go home, we're going to read that over and over again, and then we get that in our heart. Now we take the next step. After we've got it memorized, we start putting gestures to it with our hands, okay? Along with the gestures is going to come something that's very special, and it's using your voice like you're singing, not just speaking. So as we read it, sometimes we think of words just as words, but what I want you to think of the words is I want you to think of them like a song, and I want you to do that poem like a song, okay? So if I will show you how that's going to go. Instead of going deep within the jungles of land so far away, we're going to sing. And we're going to create something called word pictures. We're going to make the words come to life for the audience so that they can actually picture the jungles and picture the flowers and everything. So it'll sound a little bit like this. Deep within the jungles of land so far away, there grow the prettiest flowers that bloom at break of day. Okay, so see how I'm using my melody and singing? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's actually called using your words like a song. We're using our words to make word pictures. I got an idea, buddy.
Really?
A way that you can actually help yourself get excited about the poem and remember it. You know what that is?
No.
You can make a prop.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can make a prop at home too. Why don't you come on over here to my prop table and I'll give you some ideas about what you can do. Let's think. First, you got to brainstorm about, well, what's the poem about? What's it about, buddy?
About a flower.
It's about a flower. So why don't we try to make a flower? I think you at home can do this, but what you're going to need is some cardboard or a poster board, and you can actually make some petals just like this. See, I think they were working on a prop for one of our plays. So you can take the cardboard and some scissors. Now, make sure you always ask permission to use the scissors before you go ahead and use them. But you're going to take the cardboard and you're going to make it into kind of like a petal shape, right? You're going to hold those up. They're going to kind of attach like this, but you also have to have something to attach them to. So what they've done here is they've made a circle, and you're going to put it right here, and you're going to start attaching these petals all the way around. You can probably use tape to attach them, and you have a fun time doing that. Then after that, you can paint it whatever color you want. I'll kind of show you an idea of what it looks like at the end of it. Look at this. Isn't this fun? Now you can attach it a couple of different ways. In the back, you see, they've actually taken a little popsicle stick and they've glued it to the back of the flower. They also made a few little squares so that you can actually make it stand out, holding it in front of your face like this. Isn't that great?
But Mom, if it's okay with you, I don't really want to be a flower.
Oh, really? You know what? I should have thought about that. We need another option. Let's think about something that you could be. Maybe even something you could dress up like.
Yeah.
Like a gardener? No. That might, no. Maybe a special kind of gardener.
Oh, I know.
What?
A safari guide.
A safari guide. Well, that could work, I guess. I mean, they're out in nature, so why don't we try doing a safari guide? They're working with flowers sometimes too. So whatever you'd like to be at home, why don't you work together with an adult and try to come up with a costume or a prop, and that will help you to remember and get excited about your poem. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go over to the costumes and see what we've got here to kind of work up a costume for a safari guide. That sounds like fun. Oh, I think one of these could work. Oh, look down there. There's something else you could use. That would be good. Or this one. Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be
Oh,
good.
hi, guys.
Oh, hey, how are you?
What you doing?
Oh, just dropping off our props here. We just finished a performance.
Oh, that's right. Hey,
Yes.
these are performers from the Logos Theater. And can I introduce you guys to my friends?
Sure, that'd be
They're right
great.
here in the attic with me. And this is my husband, Noah. And he actually performs what part in Peek Behind the Scenes?
I play the part of Toby in the
Yeah,
play.
one of my favorite characters from the book. And this is my good friend all the way from New Zealand. Come over here to do her part. This is Carol Carr. And what part do you play?
I'm playing Little Mother Mannequin.
Oh, and you guys, if you didn't see them perform in a Peek Behind the Scenes, here's a really quick clip of them performing with so much life and energy on the stage.
You want some for me yet? No. Oh, thank you very much. I can get them washes. Come on, it was great. There's nothing like a good egg when you're feeling poorly. There's nothing like a good egg when you're feeling bad. When a scrambled boiled or fried, it'll fill your inside. It'll warm your inner hide and make you glad. There's nothing like a good egg. There's nothing like a good egg. There's nothing like a good egg when you're feeling
Oh, you guys were so good. I bet that was a lot of fun to
It
do.
was. We had a blast.
Well, you know, I've got a question. We've been talking about something about shyness. Have you guys ever felt shy before?
Oh, yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I was actually the shy one of the family.
No, really?
Yep.
Now that's encouraging because, you know, if we feel shy, but we can see that you guys have gotten over it, that gives us hope that we can get over the shyness.
That's right.
Now, give me a tip. What is something that you use to kind of get outside of your box and not feel shy anymore when you're performing?
Yeah, I think there's a game you play. So let's play a game maybe with them. And what it
Okay.
helps is kind of loosen everybody up because when you're shy, you're kind of bound up a little bit. You're worried about what people think. And when you
That's
can
true.
loosen up, act a little silly sometimes. It helps you kind of get over that some.
I never act silly. No. Do you act silly? Well, let's try it. I know a game where we can all work together and kind of feel a little bit silly, but have fun doing it. And that's the freeze game. So it takes music, so I'll go play the music, and you guys get loosened up. Brenton, why don't you join him and play the game?
Right.
Hey, why don't we use the song that you guys performed in A Peek Behind the Scenes?
Yeah, it's a great one. Okay.
That's a nothing like a good egg, right?
Yep, nothing like good egg.
Okay, you guys ready? Are you guys ready? All right, get ready for
we
this
go.
game. When
All
the
right.
music starts, you begin. And go. You guys try to use your biggest gestures at home, get those wiggles out, and really don't worry about anything about how you look. Just have fun. And freeze. And go. And you guys go at home, do it as big as you possibly can or as small as you want to do it, whatever you feel like doing to the music. And freeze. Oh, good job. Give yourself a hand. You guys did a great job. Why don't you guys take a bow?
Thank you. Thank you
Take a
very
bow.
much. Thank you.
All right, now I think there's probably another game that we could play, something that would use our imagination. We've been imagining that he's a safari guide to do the poem. What's a game that we could play to use our imagination?
What do you think, Carol?
What about strike a pose?
Yeah, strike a pose. That's a great one.
All
How
right,
about we
you
do
take
that
it
one?
first. We'll sit down. You strike a pose, Noah, and then all of us will try to guess what pose Noah has struck.
Okay. All right, now you can try. You gotta pay attention here, all right, and watch what I'm doing and see if you can guess it too. All right, here we go. All right.
Oh, wait, before we do strike a pose, we have to put on our imagination caps. Can we all do that? Everybody put
yep.
on your imagination cap, tie it down, and make sure you turn it on. Ready? Turn it on. All right, you guys ready? Use your imagination now and see what he's doing when he strikes a pose.
All right, here we go. All right, so here. What do you think it is? All right, you guess. Ooh, good guess. What do you guess?
What do you think he was?
A builder.
Oh, some sort of builder?
That's right. Yep, a builder. That's it. Yep. Building.
So that was a hammer and a nail?
A hammer and a nail. That's right.
Oh,
that was
that's
it.
so good. Okay, Carol, you want to take a turn? All right, she's going to strike a pose. Keep those imagination caps on. Let's see what she's going to do. Oh.
She's got the nice wrist.
Is there
bent.
anything else? Let's see. She's got something in her hand.
Ooh, I think I got to guess.
what is
She's an artist, a painter. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you thought she was when you saw her do her pose? Did you think painter? That was great because she had that palette in her hand. She was using the brush, and in her mind, she was imagining that she was a painter. What would you like to be? I want you to think of something at home that you would like to be. And in your mind, imagine that you're that. Imagine that you have the props in your hand and strike a pose. I can't wait to see what you guys imagine yourselves to be at home.
Hey, you know what? Who would have done a really great job at this game?
Who? Oh, wait.
Fidget!
I didn't do it. You can't pin this on me.
Oh, it's all right, Fidget. I can't believe I forgot to introduce you to one of the most important creatures in the attic, Fidget.
Well, hello.
Hi, now wait a second, what are you doing upside down?
Well, just working on some things, explosions, that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, you'll get to know Fidget very quickly, and he is an incredible mind with the technical theater. Hey, Fidget, maybe sometimes I can bring my new friends down to your workshop and we can see one of your inventions.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Oh, well, I know you've got something to work on, so I'll let you go, but next time maybe we can see you right side up.
Well, that would be fantastic for both of us.
Well, have fun, Fidget, and be careful. Don't forget, safety first.
That's right. Safety first. Whoop. All right, gotta go.
Bye, Fidget. Oh, hey, you guys have to go?
Yeah, so we got to go back and turn our costumes back in, right,
Yes,
Carol?
I can't wear this all the way home.
Well,
Unfortunately
give
not.
me a hug.
See you, buddy.
It's so good to have you here. Thanks for visiting me in the attic.
All right, bye-bye, boys and girls. See you all later.
Well, that was fun.
I gotta go practice my poem.
Oh, all right, that sounds great. Remember, over and over and over again until it's muscle memory in your mouth, right?
Okay.
Can't wait to see it, bud. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, you guys, this was so much fun, wasn't it? Hopefully you guys can see why I think this place is so special. And we're gonna have so many great times here and make a lot of memories. And we just made some today. Memories that I am never gonna forget because they were memories that I made with you. Thank you so much for the letter. I can't wait to read more of them, to hear all of your questions and your ideas, even see your artwork. But thanks for spending this day with me. And I can't wait for the next time that you visit me in my attic. It's a beautiful day, such a beautiful day. There is plenty of sunshine and the clouds have rolled away. It's a beautiful day, such a beautiful day. It's chocked full of happiness. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. Don't waste it. I'll leave a light on for you.